right, so your last fight on the main card is coming at you from the bantamweight division. We have a good one here, guys. We have Saeed Nurmagomedov versus Jonathan Martinez. Let's look at the Nurmagomedov side first. He's 5'8", 30 years old, 70-inch reach. Very similar when it comes down to intangibles because you have Jonathan Martinez coming in. He's also 5'8". He's coming in here with, he's only 28 years old, and he's coming in here with a 29.5-inch reach. So 70-inch reach, 69.5, 30 years old, 28, and the same height. And both of them are really good strikers. But Saeed, let's look at his side. I mean, the guy is a really good striker. He has some really sneaky strikes, and he has some really good submissions as well. He's a decent grappler. He used to wrestle a lot more, and in the wrestling room, he's pretty good. It just hasn't necessarily translated into the UFC because he has fallen in love with his hands, and he's very, very good. Very good striker, very sneaky, good volume, great power, solid overall fighter with sneaky shots. That's the way I would describe Saeed Nurmagomedov. In his last fight, he was losing. We did bet against him, very, very low, but he was losing that fight until he got a choke at the end. I mean, he got a choke, and that was it, right? Losing the whole fight until he wasn't. I mean, even he was like, I don't know how that happened, but I won, and I'm just going to take it and go. And that was recently. Now let's look at Jonathan Martinez. Again, very similar attributes, but he's a good striker, but he's a striker that can be broken. I think we talked about it in a past write-up and in a past video. Jonathan Martinez is another one of these guys that can be overwhelmed. And when you overwhelm Jonathan Martinez, you can see the light in his eyes just start to dim a little bit. The confidence really goes down. The volume goes down because now he doesn't know what's coming his way, but he will stay on it. I mean, he has a good corner. His corner will yell at him the exact directions on what to do when he gets hurt. But the issue is when he does get hurt, he can shoot for a takedown. And we know Saeed Nurmagomedov, he's just really good at grabbing some chokes, some unorthodox chokes. And if you're rocked even a little bit, you're going to put your neck in danger. He will snatch it up. So I can see why everyone's on the Saeed Nurmagomedov side. I like him in this fight. I've rarely bet against Jonathan Martinez because he is so solid. He is really good. But at the end of the day, guys, I just can't see myself landing on Jonathan Martinez, a Jonathan Martinez who I know can be taken down. I don't expect Saeed Nurmagomedov to necessarily come out here and take him down, even though he should. But Saeed Nurmagomedov, I think he touches Jonathan Martinez. I've always thought Jonathan Martinez can be overwhelmed. And in being overwhelmed, his chin is vulnerable. We saw Davey Grant just knock him out and rock him. We've seen him rocked in other fights before. I think this fight, I think he goes out. He goes out cold. I think Saeed Nurmagomedov ends up either choking him out, which I don't see that happening. I see him rocking him, and I see it ending. I know a lot of people see this going to decision. I don't necessarily. I see Saeed Nurmagomedov doing work, but it's going to be a good fight. So, now, if you like this breakdown, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, leave a comment down below who you think's going to win this fight. Because March 11th in the UFC Vegas 71, it's going to be a great day to win, baby. Let's get it.